I forgot we had name tags here.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a minute. Like 2 full years since we've been in Committee Room 1. Thank you, Damon. Thank you, Ms. Santana. Uh-oh. Somebody texted us. Okay, let's get started. So again, this is the Zoning Committee. And good morning. Welcome to the April 25th meeting for zoning. And I am Councilmember Marcy Collier Overstreet, the chair of the Zoning Committee. I'm joined by my council members, Councilmember Amir Faroki, Councilmember Andrea Boone, Councilmember Byron Amos, and Councilmember Howard Shook. So this constitutes a quorum, and we are able to do our voting today. In that vein, let's move on down to adopting the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Moved by Shook, second by Amos. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. Would everyone please vote? The vote is closed. Five yeas, 0 nays.
Thank you. Now, I move to approve the minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Overstreet, second by Shook. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. It's 5 yeas, 0 nays. The minutes are approved.
Thank you. Do we have anyone signed up for public comment? No
We do not.
public comments today. Normally, we do allow 3 minutes for public comment, but we have no one signed up today, so we're going to move on to our communications. With this, I'd like to introduce Ms. Kieta Holmes.
Good morning, everyone. Item number 1, 22C5055, a communication from Council members Marcy Collier Overstreet, District 11, Antonio Lewis, District 12, and Keisha Shawn Waits, Post 3 at Large, appointing Mr. Wayne Martin to serve as a member of the Zoning Review Board. This appointment is for a term of 2 years.
Good morning, Mr. Martin. So good to see you here. Again, thank you so much for putting your name in the hat to serve with the City of Atlanta on this board. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you like to serve?
Sure thing. I'm not sure if this is on, but first of all, thank you all.
Tap the bottom so that light will come on. I do that.
All right. Well, thank you. First of all, thank you all for allowing me this opportunity to serve. I am a native of the City of Atlanta, and I was educated here at Morehouse College, and I'm very, very proud to be serving in this capacity in my city. I believe that development is a part of what makes Atlanta great, but we have to do development in a responsible and thoughtful way with our communities and our legacy residents in mind. And so that is my interest in serving in the role, and I appreciate you all's vote of confidence.
Well, Mr. Martin, I've seen you really be hand in hand with community leaders and in the trenches in our communities. You've worked for me several times, making sure that our seniors were part of major accomplishments with Comcast, making sure that we are closing the digital divide gap, and other things like on and on regularly. And I really appreciate your service, and I think you'll do a great job on the Zoning Review Board. Does anyone else want to speak? Councilmember Boone.
Mr. Martin, just wanted to thank you for what you do in your community and your church, and what you do for the seniors in the various capacities. You've been at the Atlanta Housing Authority. You've been at the Atlanta Public Schools. You were here with us, and you can bring all of those talents to the Zoning Review Board. So we know that you will do what's right for the community. Thank you. And I would like to move approval after the next speaker.
Thank you, Councilman Boone.
Yes, Mr. Martin, it's good to see you back at City Hall, and in this capacity. This is a board that has been understaffed, underappointed for a while, so we're excited that your perspective and long view of the city and where we are, where we're going, will be part of our zoning review process. So I think we're lucky to have someone of your caliber in this role. Happy to vote in support.
Thank you, Councilman Faruqi.
Okay, and with that, I'll second. So it's moved by Boone, second by Overstreet. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. It's 5 yeas and 0 nays. This item is favorable.
Wonderful. So this is going to travel on to full council on Monday. You do not have to come Monday.
All right.
And we'll be in contact with you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Councilmember.
Okay, so we're going to move on to ordinance for first read. There are 6 ordinances for first read, and they will be sounded in at our next full council meeting on Monday, May the 2nd, and referred at that time. So no action is needed today in committee for those first reads. And that takes us to our items for second read.
Madam Chair, if I could take items number 8 and 9 together.
Yes, please.
Item number 8, 22-0-1152, an ordinance by Councilmember Liliana Bakhtiari to zone property located at 2001, 2007, and 2013 Glenwood Avenue Southeast to the R4 single-family residential zoning district and for other purposes. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation approval. And item number 9, 22-0-1155, an ordinance by Councilmember Liliana Bakhtiari to zone property located at 2014 Swazi Drive, Decatur, Georgia, to the R4 single-family residential zoning district. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation approval. Recommendation is to hold.
Okay.
CDP hearing on June 8th.
Thank you. Yeah. So I move to hold. Is there a second?
Second.
Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. It's 5 yeas, 0 nays. These items are held.
Okay, moving on to item 10.
Madam Chair, if I could take items 10 and 11 together.
Sure, thank you.
Item number 10, 22-0-1127, Z2201, an amended ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to community business district conditional for property located at 3455 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional, NPU recommendation approval. And item number 11, 22-0-1237, U2202, an amended ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for an outdoor aquatic recreation facility consisting of a public walking trail around a pond and a water ski venue pursuant to 1619B00323. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional, NPU recommendation approval.
Okay, so I move to approve as amended. Second by Shook. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays. These items are favorable as amended.
Number 12.
Item number 12, 22-0-1132, U2201, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a place of worship pursuant to 1606-0051C for property located at 715 Cleveland Avenue Southeast. Staff and ZRB recommendation is to file. NP recommendation, no recommendation.
Okay, motion is to file. Is there a second?
Second.
Overstreet moved and second by Shook. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open.
Norwood has arrived. Okay, welcome.
The vote is closed. It's 5 yeas and 0 nays. This item is filed.
Item number 13, 22O-1284, an ordinance by Councilmember Dustin Hillis to waive Section 1507-006 of the Land Subdivision Ordinance of the City of Atlanta for the purposes of facilitating an acknowledgement of 1102 Mantisa Street Northwest as two separate non-conforming legal lots substantially consistent with the historic configuration and prevailing plat pattern and for other purposes.
Okay, I spoke with, communicated with Chairman Hillis, and he would like for us to move this paper forward. So my motion is to approve.
Second.
Second by Shook. Please prepare to vote. I also would like to welcome Councilmember Norwood.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. It's 6 yeas and 0 nays. This item is favorable.
Thank you. Item 14.
Item 14, 22O-1317, an ordinance by Councilmember Jason Winston to waive Atlanta City Code Section 1508005 and any other applicable provisions of the subdivision ordinance of the City of Atlanta for the purpose of allowing the city to recognize 1006 Dunning Street as a legal nonconforming lot of record and to waive Atlanta City Code Section 1607007 and any other applicable provision of the zoning ordinance of the City of Atlanta for the purpose of allowing the Department of City Planning to recognize a new residential development at 1006 Dunning Street Southeast and for other purposes.
Okay. And I will move to approve. Is there a second?
Yes.
Moved by Overstreet, second by Shook. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. It's 6 yeas and 0 nays. This item is favorable.
And with that, that brings us to papers held in committee, which we are not bringing up any today. We have no walk-in legislation. So does anyone have any messages or announcements they'd like to share before we adjourn? Seeing none, we are adjourned.
Oh, that was great.